Now, what is the meaning of type conversion or typecasting? As the name suggests, converting the data type from one to another, right? We can, if a data is there in one data type, we can convert it into another data type if possible, right? It's not necessary that all the data types can be converted to other data types. There are certain rules that Python follows. We'll look at those. Okay. So let's take an example wherein we create a variable called num1
We can,
and we put 100
if
there.
a data is there in one data type,
So
we can
num1 is
convert
100.
it into
Check the data
another
type
data
of
type
num1,
if
which is
possible, right?
int.
It's not necessary that all the
Now
data
we
types
want to
can be
convert the same
converted to
into
other
a
data
float,
types. There are
right?
certain
So what
rules
we should do
that
is to simply write
Python
float,
follows. We'll look at.
and in round
Okay.
brackets, inside
So
round
let's take an
brackets, we
example
can write the
wherein
value or
we
the
create a
variable
variable
containing
called
the
num1.
value
We can, and we put
100.
100. If a
For
data
example,
is there in
num1. When we press enter, we get 100.0. What is 100.0? 100.0 is the float equivalent of integer. Now this value 100.0 has been converted into float. So 100 gets converted into float 100.0. Now we can store it in a different variable called num2 equal to float of num1. Num2 is 100.0. Check the type of num2. Let us say float. Now remember one thing, when we change the data type of a variable num1, num1 will not change. Num1 still remains 100, which is an integer. Alright. Now if you want to change the number num1 itself, variable num1 itself to a float 100.0, then you can do what? Reassignment. How to do reassignment? Num1 equal to float of num1 means you are converting num1 into a float which is 100.0 and then reassigning to the variable, the same variable which is num1. Check the type of num1. It will be float. Make sense? Right? So what we saw that an integer can be converted into a float. Similarly, a float can be converted into an integer. For example, we have num3 56.45. Okay, so type of 56.45 num3 is float, obviously. Now, how to convert into an integer? Int, and in brackets we give the number or the the number, the value itself, or the variable storing that value, which is num3 in this case. So int of num3 will give you 56, right? Because 56 is the integer value of the num3 float, 56.5, right? 56 is the integer equivalent of 56.45. Now let's take another example. Try to convert, let's say, 77.87 or 85. 77.85 I'm converting into an integer. Now again, pause the video and think for a bit and tell think that will it be 77 or 78, right? Will it be rounded off to 78 or will it give you 77? All right. Now if you thought it will be rounded off, that's not the right answer, because what we are looking for is trying to convert the value of 77.85 into an integer. It never says that it is rounded off, right? If you see 77, 77.85, 0.85 is the decimal value, right? The fractional value, and the whole value is 77. So that is what we will get in the output when we convert 77.85 into an integer, not 78. So keep that in mind, it's not rounding off. Okay. So we try to convert a float into an integer. It works fine as well. Now let's say we have num1 again, which is 100.0. We have num3, which is 56.45. Let's say we have num4, which is again 1000. Take any of these, right? It's an integer or a float, right? Any of these you take. What should I get? I should get 1000 as a string. How? Like this.
एक सफेद
Let's
हुंडई
put into a
i20
variable
कार
x equal to
धीरे से
STR of 1000
लाल किला मेट्रो स्टेशन के
or
गेट
STR
नंबर
of non
1
4.
की तरफ बढ़ती है।
हम्म
और सीसीटीवी फुटेज में बाद में जो दिखा ना, वो दिल दहलाने वाला था।
क्या था उसमें?
ड्राइवर का चेहरा नकाब से ढका हुआ था और वो बिल्कुल शांत था।
Because it is included within quotations, single quotes. All right, this is what we have done. We have converted or typecasted. What we have done, converted or typecasted.
जैसे जैसे उसे कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा हो।
रिपोर्ट्स तो ये भी बताती हैं कि वो कार घंटों से इस इलाके में घूम रही थी।
हाँ बिल्कुल, भीड़ का हिस्सा बनकर, जैसे किसी सही मौके का इंतजार कर रही हो।
और यही चीज
बाबू जाओगे क्या लाने के लिए बुचिया को?
जैसे जैसे उसे कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा।
यही चीज इसे और भी ज्यादा खतरनाक बना देती है।
अब खैरियत सब
की धड़कन महसूस कर रहा